Your purpose is one of the most important things in your life for happiness. You can tell how much you're living your purpose. If I ask you, on the scale of 100%, how fulfilled do you feel? 89%, 100%, 30%, whatever that percentage is, there's a direct correlation between your fulfillment and how much you're living your purpose. Now, over the years, and this is a key aspect, by the way, living your purpose is a key aspect of psychology of vision, because after 10 years of doing healing work and therapy, what I discovered is that any major problem was actually a problem that we had taken on because we were afraid of our purpose. So as people healed these problems, they took one major step toward their purpose and discovering what that was. So one of the things I found is that we all have certain purposes. One purpose is to be happy. How happy are you? And of course, if you're not happy, it kicks in our second major purpose that all of us share, which is to heal and to change and to keep growing. And the third major purpose is that we each have made sacred promises, soul-level promises about what we would contribute in life. We would contribute to certain people, and certainly the families that we grew up in, and certainly to every major relationship. We made promises that we would do everything in our power to help heal them, to help them, have a great life, to help them be successful in every area. And as you go through life, your purpose in life changes. There are chapters in your purpose and what you're called to do. So whatever you're called to do right now, it's calling for you if you would take some quiet time to listen to it. Now, there's a fourth thing that we're all called to do beside our individual promises, and that's we've all promised that we would help save the world. And it seems that there's no way that we can do it. Even our individual purposes seem impossible once we get in touch with them, which is why so many people run from them. They seem impossible because they're so great, they're so big. But there must be a way to do it if we promised it. Our soul knew what it was doing. I've taken people back in regressions even before this life began to see some of the lessons that they set up for themselves, to see some of the promises they made, to see some of the people they promised that they would help, to see what they could give to the earth. And it really helped them see, wow, why did I have this trauma? Oh, it was to learn this crucial lesson here. And so they keep learning. But each time you take a giant step forward, you step towards your purpose. Each time you bond with the people around you, each time you love people, it's like you take a step in your purpose. So it's getting that courage. See, the ego tells you, you have a great purpose. That's true. And then it says, you can't possibly do it. Which is, at some level, also true. You can't do it, but it can be done through you by grace. If you have the courage to show up, your purpose will pour through you. And you'll have the wherewithal, you'll have the resources because they will show up because you did. And if you don't do your individual purpose, it waits for you until you're willing to do it. One of the things that I tell people about their purpose is, it's the thing that attracts you the most. If you can contribute this to this person, or if you can contribute this to the world, it's the thing you most want to do in all your life. And it's the thing you're most frightened to do. So if you can get through that fear, that creativity will pour through you, that vision will pour through you, and it will bring meaning in a meaningless world. It will bring things that really give you life and give the people around you life. And you'll become a force of nature. You'll become a force of love and creativity and passion because you'll live for more than just yourself. So, your purpose is the key to your happiness. And when we run from our purpose, we'll create all manner of problems. So, it's time to embrace our purpose. Every trauma that I have studied and I've studied hundreds of thousands of problems in my 38 years. All of them had one of the core dynamics in there was to run from our purpose and to hide because we didn't think we could shine that much, that we could be a giant in the land of pygmies. We're born into families and we see them in so much suffering. And here we have this soul level gift and heaven's gift, and we have this purpose which is so powerful, and even our destiny. And we're so afraid to shine that much that we run. It's like we're standing on the edge of the pit and everybody's suffering, and we have the rope and there's a tree we can tie it to. And we drop the rope and jump into the pit and go, hey, Mom, hey, Dad, here, I'm just like you. I'm suffering just like you. Instead of being the Savior, instead of being the hero, instead of standing up that tall and shining that much. So it's a challenge for all of us to live our purpose, but it makes a difference to the whole world. Thank you.